I'm Crypto Pio, you're watching Escape Velocity, and we are covering day 2 of the Sotheby's NiftyGateway collaboration for Pack's Fungible drop. So this has been by far the most interesting, complex, and dare I say it, hyped up drop that we've seen in the NFT world thus far. This literally makes Beeple's $69 million auction with Christie's like the most vanilla thing that's ever happened. Like I don't even understand how it's possible that happened, but that's kind of where we're at. So yeah, I mean, let's just dive right in. I did a video yesterday where I was talking about the drop, and you know, I kind of went through the whole thing, but I was learning a lot about it myself at the time, so I want to dive deeper in a few things specifically here today. I'd say the most interesting thing is this massive new piece of news, which is that the open editions that are being sold again right now, it's 1:11, so there's about 4 minutes left for open editions right now. They're actually $1,000 today instead of $500. So yesterday they were $500. There was no announcement that they were going to be $1,000 today, so they doubled in price. They're also going to be available tomorrow, so we can only speculate that they're going to be higher tomorrow, and this is such an interesting way to reward the people that bought it on day 1, to give the people an opportunity to buy it today on day 2, and then ultimately, you know, allow people to buy some more on day 3. But it's really nuts that they doubled the price, and you can speculate, like I wouldn't be surprised if they do more than double the price for tomorrow. People on Discord have speculated that 50,000 could be the number tomorrow. I think that might be a stretch, but you know, really anything is possible at this point. This has been like a mythic drop thus far. It really is wild. So we can talk about the open editions. Right now, it looks like we're at over 20,000 units sold. If I refresh the page real quick, we'll get to, yep, almost 21.5. But I want to talk about the pixel. So the pixel is literally this piece right here. In the middle of this big gray square, there's a single black pixel. And Pack's description is a tiny piece of art statement. The pixel is a single pixel statement. It is created to validate. The pixel is a digitally native artwork visually represented by a single pixel. It is a token that signs the most basic unit of a digital image in a traditional global auction house. It is a tiny mark to carry digitally native art to a potential future history. So there's a lot of depth in what Pack said right there. When I read this in the video yesterday, I don't think I had, you know, the mental space to be able to totally unpack it right then and there, so I want to talk about it now. This piece is really Pack. He's doing a few things. Number one, from a marketing perspective, this is ridiculous, right? Because this already has a 7-figure bid right here, and the auction ends tomorrow, and most of the bids come in the last like few hours before the end of the auction. So I have to assume that this is going to probably close at an 8-figure sale price. I don't know. It seems like every prediction that I make on price in the NFT game is wrong because it's so hard to do. But let's say it closes at an 8-figure price, like above 10 million, which, you know, I think is possible for sure. There's multiple auctions in this one, so I don't know if that 100% will happen. But I mean, honestly, a $20-25 million price really wouldn't surprise me. All the headlines on CNBC, all the headlines in the traditional art world is that someone sold a single pixel for $10 million plus. People are going to be big mad at this. All people that don't understand NFTs, NFT haters, people that just don't get it, are going to be big mad when this happens. Like, this thing's already, it's confirmed. It's going to sell for 7 figures. Already confirmed. People are just going to be absolutely furious, and I think that's hilarious because it's definitely designed to be that way in a way. Like, I do think that this description sums it up from a creative perspective what Pack was going for, but it's got the double feature where it's also going to be the best marketing thing in itself. Can't wait for LinkedIn to say single pixel sells for $10 million. Can't wait for CNBC to talk about it all day long. They're literally going to talk about it all day long. They'll probably have Beeple on to talk about it. They'll try to get Pack on, but he's an anonymous artist, so I don't know who will go on in his place. It's just so funny to me that Pack's literally doing this so that everybody freaks out because it's a single pixel, and everybody's going to freak out because it's a single pixel. It's just what's going to happen. So I find that really fascinating. This is such a brilliant move that's so simple, it's very difficult to come up with, right? Like if you gave me 1,000,000 shots, I probably wouldn't have come up with this. And it's just the most simple and brilliant marketing technique. And then, yeah, I mean, as far as the creative side, you know, it really does speak for itself. So let's circle back right now to the open editions and let's just see where we're at. Oh, Nifty Gateway crashed. Look at that. No surprise. Is the whole thing crashed? Dunzo. Can I look at my profile? Nope. All right, it crashed. So I will change gears here. I wanted to put you guys on to another channel that is brand new and I think is really, really good. They also do like daily drop analysis videos and they actually do a lot more in terms of like money related stuff, like investment related, you know, kind of recommendations. And that's NFT Siblings. I got them pulled up on screen right now. Pack retweeted them today, not once, but twice. So definitely check them out. I think that it's a really interesting, different angle from what I'm doing and also very valuable information. Let's see if Nifty Gateway is going to load again. Wow, it's just crashed. That's amazing. I can't believe this. We have another day in the pack drop. It's been a wild ride so far. My prediction is $122 million is the total value of the sale because I figure it's going to be way bigger than the Beeple sale. It's also the first digitally native artwork being dropped in with an NFT drop structure by a major auction house. The Beeple one was the first NFT to be auctioned off by a major auction house, but this has actually got a built-in drop structure involved. So yeah, I mean, this is a historic event for art, technology, and finance. One thing also that I want to talk about is that PAC has been basically, PAC has created a currency with the open edition. So this is something that, if you look here, this is 500 cubes. This is 1,000 cubes. These are the NFTs that you can exchange your cubes for. The way I'm chalking it up is just like you can exchange $21 bills for a $20 bill, you can exchange 500 cube open edition NFTs for one 500 cubes NFT. And same goes for 1,000 cubes and 50,000 cubes. So PAC is making currency that is, you know, able to be exchanged in the PAC ecosystem. It's really, really fascinating stuff. PAC put this here. I just made the first burn. I have 1,000 ashes now. Soon you will reach the app too. There's so much ambiguity here. Burn has halving. As ash supply increases, it becomes harder to obtain ash by burning. It halves every million. Burn favors featured tokens which generate many times more ash. Every featured token is equal to each other. Every other token is equal to each other. Give me 1 second. My dog's playing with a toy. Hate to do that, but she's making noise while I'm recording the video. So PAC is doing stuff that just like nobody has ever done. I start with 0 ashes, just like any other user. If token holders decide to spend ashes they obtain from my releases, I can earn $ash, just like any other user. So he's tokenizing his NFTs into currency to reward the collectors of his work. In order to buy future PAC drops, you'll have to spend ash. In order to get ash, you have to burn cubes. I know, it's a lot to think about, but it's demonstrating the complex power of NFT technology and also showcasing robust creativity from PAC as an artist. It's really impressive stuff, and anyone in the traditional legacy art world, anyone in the finance world that's going to poo-poo this because the headline that they're going to read is that a single pixel was sold for $10+ million by an NFT artist, they don't understand that it's incredibly difficult to utilize, you know, technology in such a creative way. This is wild. This is historic, groundbreaking, you know, technology utilization, and I think that it really makes it challenging for whoever the next artist is that wants to one-up PAC. Like, good luck. The level of complexity here is insane. Really, the artwork in this drop is like the least complex thing about the whole thing. Like, the drop structure is out of this world crazy. So I'm going to continue to cover this. I'm going to try to unpack as much as I can by tomorrow. There really is a lot going on. There's a lot that's unknown. Pac is brilliant in the way that he communicates via Twitter, like the way he puts information out there. It's so cryptic, but at the same time, he gives you just enough to be able to solve the puzzle. The puzzles are over my head. Don't expect me to solve them, but I'm going to do my best to report on them. This is Escape Velocity. I'll see you back tomorrow for day 3 of this historic event, this historic drop, and I'm hoping that I'm reporting on a $122 million total sale, but we'll see. Catch you tomorrow.